of the digital industry also opens up great opportunities in other sectors, especially the creative industry. From game developers to digital applications in music, art, and fashion. Even gastronomy as well as processed food and beverage. At the same time, Indonesia is even more committed than ever to move towards a greener and more sustainable economy. The consistent increase of Indonesia's foreign trade and investment flow has always been supported by the existence of Indonesian representatives abroad. The Indonesia Trade Promotion Center and the Indonesia Investment Promotion Center spread around the globe have always been one of the backbones in the collective efforts. The government of Indonesia's commitment to strengthen economic cooperation with the world remains bold even during the hard times and crisis. The ease of bureaucracy is now followed by legislative reform through the implementation of the Omnibus Law to create certainty in investing in Indonesia from a legal.
By investing here, you're going to get access to the Indonesian market, and you're going to be able to develop an export platform for your products. So a lot of countries are looking at Indonesia now, and I think probably they need to do more than just look. They need to actually come.
Indonesia has a prominent reputation as a country with endless potential. Any sector in Indonesia has the potential to champion growth in the economy. The positive progression made by the government of Indonesia in various sectors, they are ready to contribute more to the economy.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia and our embassies, as well as representatives in the Americas and Europe, are ready to welcome you for trade and investment to Indonesia. Come over and find the significant opportunities to invest and trade with Indonesia.
Please kindly be seated, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, for the opening session of Indonesia-Europe Business Forum 2022 will be commenced very shortly. We thank you.
Bali, the gateway to Indonesia's treasure, the island of paradise. Danau Toba, known for its picturesque mountains, set against the cool, clear, enormous Crater Lake. The bevy of pearly white sandy beaches and marvelous underwater scenery of Likupang. The magnificent Borobudur Temple, part of the world's cultural heritage. The world-class street circuit, surrounded by panoramic hills and beaches of Mandalika. And the exotic city of Sunset, Labuan Bajo.
Recover
together,
recover
stronger.
We're still here, waiting for you. We still remember the awe in your eyes. We can still hear your clapping for us. And we have prepared all of our beauty and richness until it's the time for you to come back. We will be waiting for you. See you in Indonesia.
Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we will commence the opening session of Indonesia-Europe Business Forum 2022. Please kindly be seated and set your mobile phone into silent mode. We thank you.
Here I am! Labuan Bajo! Hey, I'm in Padar now! This is stunning! Look at this view! Oh, it's so beautiful! Hey guys, here we are, Komodo National Park! And here's one of the Komodo dragons. Isn't he amazing? He's so big. The last real dragon on Earth. Hey everyone, I'm in PVC boat. Enjoying this beautiful morning. I'm at Ayana Komodo Resort. It's beautiful and it's gorgeous. Let's find out world-class underwater paradise. Hey, turtle!
Minister for Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, Her Excellency Mrs. Retno Marsudi, Coordinating Minister for Economic Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, His Excellency Mr. Airlangga Hartarto, Vice Minister for Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, His Excellency Mr. Mahendra Siregar, Deputy Minister for State-Owned Enterprises of the Republic of Indonesia, His Excellency Mr. Pahala Nugraha Mansuri, Chairman of Indonesian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, His Excellency Mr. Arshad Rashid, Director General for American and European Affairs of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, His Excellency Mr. Ngurah Swajaya, Excellencies, Ambassadors, distinguished panelists, representatives of the business community, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon from Jakarta, and welcome to the Indonesia-Europe Business Forum 2022, organized by Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, bringing the theme, Enhancing Partnership for Stronger Economic Recovery. This forum is a platform to bring together policymakers, private sectors, and other stakeholders to explore opportunities for further cooperation and collaboration in the field of renewable energy, pharmaceutical, as well as global trade and supply chains resilience. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, kindly allow me now to proceed to the first segment of the forum by inviting the Director General for American and European Affairs, Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, His Excellency Mr. Ngurah Swajaya, to deliver his welcoming remarks.
His Excellency, Mr. Airlangga Hartarto, Coordinating Minister for Economic Affairs, Her Excellency Ibu Retno Marsudi, Minister for Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, Vice Ministers, dear colleagues, ambassadors, distinguished panelists, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan, and a very good afternoon to all of you here in Jakarta, and a very good morning to our colleagues in Europe. Welcome to the first Indonesia-Europe Business Forum 2022, a two-day event virtually organized to connect businesses from Indonesia and Western as well as Southern Europe. Learning from our successes in the previous years of organizing the same events with the other region, starting from Latin America and the Caribbean, as well as with the Central and Eastern European countries. Now we are very proud to have this event, which will hopefully stronger ties, promoting stronger ties, business cooperation between Indonesia and countries in Europe. Aligned with our common effort to address the pandemic and also accelerate the economic recovery, we are convening this event under the theme of enhancing partnership for stronger economic recovery. Despite the continuing challenges we are facing, let me also take this opportunity to at least highlight two main rationales behind this initiative. First, despite growth started last year, we understand there are still significant but untapped business potential to be further explored. Therefore, we are pleased to bring together policymakers, private sectors, and other stakeholders to discuss the potential of cooperation and also business undertakings. Certainly under these circumstances, we do it in hybrid format with the virtual participations of businesses in Europe as well as also in Indonesia. Before we start, I was informed by our colleague that there are over 250 participants using Zoom to participate in this event. Second, within the similar spirit of Indonesia's G20 presidency, under the theme of Recover Together, Recover Stronger, we hope to create a positive momentum to collaborate in building a more resilient, sustainable, and also inclusive growth. Therefore, we present three main topics for today's and tomorrow deliberations in order to give us a better ideas on how to develop concrete cooperation for mutual benefits. First, strengthening global health, the role of pharmaceutical industries to enhance business cooperation and networking in these very potential sectors. Second, discussion on investing in energy transition is a potential cooperation to lead us to concrete investment, including also mobilizing green financing as to develop the low carbon energies. And the third, global trade and value chains resilience, which is also being discussed over the past years, is a crucial topic to enhance investment in the region. Finally, as we did in the past, one-on-one virtual business meetings are also to be facilitated throughout the 2 days event, where private sectors from Europe and also Indonesia will be having their simultaneous meetings as we also organize our panel discussion. I'm also pleased to present the ministry's developed digital platform, INA Access, to ensure the interaction that will not only be limited during this 2 days event, but also will continue to promote interactions and also discussions directly among the businesses here in Indonesia and also in Europe, not only on the issue of trade, but also investment. And I think we are now starting already to reopen Bali and tourism. I think this platform provide a lot of information as well as destination for tourism. I believe so many people cannot wait to travel anymore. Excellencies, ambassadors, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to express our appreciation to Her Excellency Minister for Foreign Affairs, Ibu Retno, and also His Excellency Coordinating Minister Pak Airlangga Hartarto for their endless support in our endeavor on this issue. We are also grateful with the presence of all of you here, ambassadors, as well as the vice ministers, virtually, distinguished panelists from Indonesia and Europe virtually, including also other key players, stakeholders, participants, as well as our representative from Chamber of Commerce or Kadin Indonesia on this undertaking. To conclude, let me express our appreciation to partners, collaborators, the Indonesian embassies in Western and Southern Europe, including also Indonesian relevant ministries and institutions, Indonesian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, as well as Indonesia business partners, but also let's not forget also to appreciate all of you ambassadors for your support in making this event possible and also a success. Now, I have indeed the distinct honor to invite Ibu Retno, Minister for Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, to deliver her remarks. Ibu Retno, the screen is yours. Thank you.
Bapak Airlangga Hartarto, the Coordinating Minister for Economic Affairs, Excellencies, friends from Europe, ladies and gentlemen. Very good morning, everyone, and welcome to the first Indonesia-Europe Business Forum. I would like to begin by extending our heartfelt sympathy to the Ukrainian people. All countries must always uphold purposes and principles of the UN Charter and international law, including respect for sovereignty and territorial integrity. We call for an immediate end to the use of force, to give way for peaceful resolution so that regional stability can be restored. Colleagues, the crisis carries huge risks for the global economy, which has yet to fully recover from this pandemic. But we must not lose our optimism. The recovery has been moving in the right direction, both in Indonesia and Europe. 53.2% of Indonesian population have been fully vaccinated, not too far behind from 64.5% in Europe. Indonesia economy recorded 3.7% growth last year, while Europe grew 5% overall. Indonesia-Europe partnership has contributed to our respective recovery. The AU is now Indonesia's fifth largest trading partner, and recent entry into force of Indonesia EFTA-CEPA would stimulate stronger Indonesia-Europe trade relation. Of course, there is always room for improvement. Indonesia will not accept protectionism and discriminatory trade policies under the guise of environmental protection. We need to build exchanges based on trust, fairness, and mutual benefit whilst ironing out our differences. Platforms such as the ASEAN-AU Working Group on Vegetable Oils should be used to foster mutual understanding. Colleagues, I believe the theme of this forum is very timely, enhancing partnership for stronger economic recovery. Indonesia is particularly interested to bolster partnership with Europe in three key areas. First, strengthening Indonesia's role in global health supply chain. Indonesia aspires to become a vaccine manufacturing hub in the region and has been trusted as one of the beneficiaries of the mRNA vaccine technology transfer by the WHO. Meanwhile, the AU is one of the biggest global vaccine manufacturers. This opens up various possible B2B collaboration beyond the pandemic between Indonesia and Europe in transfer of technology and expertise, vaccine research and development, and vaccine production, including through the provision of voluntary licenses. Second, enhancing digital transformation in Indonesia. Colleagues, digital ecosystem in Indonesia grows rapidly and provides a new source of growth for Indonesian businesses. Currently, there are 8 unicorns and 1 decacorn in Indonesia, and more than 17 million MSMEs in Indonesia have embraced digitalization. McKinsey predicted that Indonesia's digital economic potential would reach USD 150 billion by 2025, or 10% of the GDP. B2B partnership will help to support digital transformation in Indonesia and enable our homegrown startups to go global. We must also leverage digitalization to further Indonesia-Europe economic cooperation. Digital platform will help our businesses to connect with each other and showcase their product. And third, accelerating energy transition toward low carbon economy. Colleagues, energy transition is an important ingredient to achieve our goal of net zero emission by 2060 or sooner. But energy transition does not come cheap. Indonesia needs around 25 until 30 billion US dollar for energy transition in the next 8 years, including to phase out our coal mining plants. And today, I would like to invite businesses from Europe to capitalize on this investment opportunity and help us develop our green industries and access affordable green technology. Ladies and gentlemen, business sector plays an important role in our goal to recover together and recover stronger. I invite you to be bold today, explore innovative ways to deepen Indonesia-Europe business relations and dig deeper into untapped potential. To conclude my remarks, I gladly inform that tourism has restarted in Indonesia. Indonesia looks forward to welcoming each of you in Indonesia, not only to do business and to invest, but also to enjoy our warm hospitality and the beauty of our nature. I thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency Minister Retno Marsudi. It is really an honor to have you with us in this forum today. And now, we would like to invite Coordinating Minister for Economic Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia to deliver his keynote address. Joining us virtually, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome His Excellency Minister Airlangga Hartarto.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Her Excellencies, Minister for Foreign Affairs, Ibu Retno Marsudi, His Excellency Pak Mahendra Siregar, Vice Minister for Foreign Affairs, His Excellency Pak Pahala Mansuri, Vice Minister for State-Owned Enterprise, Chairman of Indonesia Chambers of Commerce and Industry, Honorable Speakers, Excellency, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning and good afternoon to everyone. I am delighted to be invited to speak to you this afternoon, and many thanks and appreciation to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ibu Retno Marsudi, and her team for organizing this virtual gathering. It always gives me a great pleasure to address and share the business representative on Indonesia economic performance. It is challenging as well as in the time of geopolitical tension and global uncertainty. It is good to conduct a government and business dialogue through a forum like this. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, countries in Europe have been always be our main economic partners, and we appreciate on its commitment, strength, innovation, ingenuity, and when the situation are tough, such as today with a flashpoint geopolitics in Ukraine at the moment, Europe still be commitment to become the Indonesia partners. Indonesia is always looking to strengthen the economic relation with our European partners, and also by providing a greater linkages through bilateral, regional, and even multilateral forum. There are also lessons that we can learn from each other to pursue the new economic recovery post-pandemic COVID-19. Like most other countries in Europe, Indonesia introduced policies to avoid deeper economic pressures as well as the economic scars, and supporting much needed economic recovery. The positive sign of economic recovery when Indonesia managed to grow positive in fourth quarter last year, 2021, with 5% growth, and on the year-on-year basis, the growth is 3.7%, and in the year 2022, we expect to grow between 5 to 5.2%. From the demand side, the economic growth was driven by positive growth in consumptions, positive manufacturing activities with PMI is about 53, and also increased investment as well as increase the value of export. From the supply side, most sectors grew positively in response to the increase of demand. On the trade side, we have managed to gain a trade surplus 35.3 billion last year, in particular from the leading super cycle commodities price. We also managed to reach 31.6 billion FDI, of which the 2.4 billion investment originated from EU members. Indonesia has also made progress in structural reform by enacting the law on job creations. The law improved our trade and investment performance despite mobility constraints, as it promotes more efficiency and regulatory clarity. Moreover, to accelerate investment, Indonesia reformulated the investment priority list supported by risk-based business licensing through the online single submission, including establishing of Indonesia Sovereign Wealth Fund to finance, among others, the infrastructure project. Indonesia hoped that the entry of Indonesia EFTA SEPA last year and the early conclusion of Indonesia-EU SEPA negotiation will further strengthen our trade and investment relations. Distinguished participants, Indonesia is committed to reduce the greenhouse gas emission as much as 29% through our own effort and 41% with international financial support by 2030. Our ambitious target to reach net zero emission is by the year of 2060 or earlier. Developing the green and blue circular economic framework, Indonesia is currently developing infrastructure projects using renewable technologies in numbers of areas, such as transportation, power plant, as well as green infrastructure development, especially towards the building the new capital city that we call Nusantara. Excellency, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, on the road towards a strong global economic recovery, inclusive dialogue, and action-oriented global will resolve to formulate response in addressing the current and future crisis. And in conclusion, Indonesia economic credential offer lots of business opportunities for European companies, and I therefore invite the participation of European business to invest in Indonesia. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency Minister Airlangga Hartarto, for gracing this very momentous forum. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed to the next segment, we will witness signing ceremony of Memorandum of Understanding between Ministry of Religious Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia and Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade of Hungary on cooperation in the quality assurance of halal products. The Director General for American and European Affairs will witness the signing. May we now kindly invite the signing parties. The first party is Head of Halal Product Assurance Organizing Agency of the Ministry of Religious Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, Mr. Muhammad Akil Irham, and the second party, Ambassador of Hungary to the Republic of Indonesia, Her Excellency Mrs. Lila Karsai. We would also like to invite His Excellency Mr. Ngurah Swajaya to the stage. kindly sign the document now? Yes, Mr. Irham and Ambassador Karsai, you are kindly invited to show the document to give a chance for our photographer to capture this moment. And I would also like to invite His Excellency Mr. Ngurah Swajaya to join in the middle. Yes, still showing the document to our photographer again. Thank you very much. And now I would like to kindly invite Mr. Irham to deliver a short remark.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. His Excellency Bapak Airlangga Hartarto, Coordinating Minister for Economic Affairs, Her Excellency Ibu Retno Marsudi, Minister for Foreign Affairs, His Excellency Bapak Yakut Khalil Qomas, Minister for Religious Affairs, Madam Lila Karsai, Ambassador for Hungary to Indonesia, His Excellency Ambassador Republik Indonesia to Hungary, Bapak Dimas Wahab, His Excellency Bapak Ngurah Swajaya, Director General for America and Europe, Ministry for Foreign Affairs, Excellencies, Ambassadors, Diplomats, and Head of Chambers, Commerce of fellow countries, colleagues from Ministry of Religious Affairs and Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished speakers and participants, it is eminently such an honor for us, Indonesia's Halal Product Assurance Organizing Agency, BPJPH, to be a part of the Indonesia Euro Business Forum today in order to undertake the signing of MOU between BPJPH and Embassy of Hungary in Indonesia in Jakarta as the representative of the Deputy State Secretariat for External Economic Relations of Hungary. First of all, I would like to express appreciation and gratitude to the Directorate General for America and Europe, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, who organized the event of Indonesia Euro Business Forum, as well as bridge the cooperation on quality assurance of halal product between BPJPH and fellow countries, including Hungary. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished speakers and participants, I would delightedly announce as well as congratulate that Hungary is the third country to realize the signing of the MOU with BPJPH. Surely, three will be another technical arrangement to be proceeded, such as MRA. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished speakers and participants, President Jokowi and Vice President Ma'ruf Amin have set a policy to make Indonesia a global hub for halal industry by 2024. Halal industry and ecosystem have been envisioned to be one of the core engines of economic growth to concretely objectify the vision of Indonesia Maju. Not an easy task, admittedly, I believe, yet this surely must be achieved with great effort. Hence, a clear targeted program and concrete action are needed to be implemented. In addition, the mandate of Regulation Law number 30/2014, Government Regulation number 39/2021, Minister Regulation number 2/2022 have in fact led the major changes related to the policy and implementation of halal product in Indonesia from what was previously voluntary to mandatory. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished speakers and participants, as we all aware, halal has transformed into an ample ecosystem and one of the world's attention, as it has a large market and promising value. Ministry of Religious Affairs through BPJPH itself has been receiving high demands and ample proposal of mutual cooperation from government and non-government organizations around the world. So, if we're frankly speaking about the prospect and landscape of the halal industry and ecosystem, it means that we're speaking not merely in Indonesia, but also in the global world. That is to say, the distribution of halal product does not only exist in Muslim countries or countries with predominantly Muslim population, similarly in countries with Muslim minorities or secular countries. Moreover, speaking about halal is not merely speaking about religion or religious compliance. That signifies we're not solely talking about 237 million Muslim in Indonesia or the world's 1.9 billion Muslim, but also other people, believers or non-believers, who are also halal conscious consumers and very concerned about matters on halal and healthy lifestyle. Because halal concern about safety, health, wholesome, cleanliness, sustainability, and integrity, which are the hallmark of the so-called modern civilization and global standards quality assurance. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished speakers and participants, I wish a successful and fruitful cooperation between both countries. This obviously shows the importance of our great collaboration and cooperation for the future development in the global halal market, as well as potentials and challenges in the global halal industry. And in turn, hopefully this will contribute to improve the welfare and prosperity of our countries and our people. May God help and bless our effort. Wallahul muwaffiq ila aqwamit thoriq. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Mr. Irham. And now I would also like to invite Her Excellency Ambassador Karzai to also deliver a short remark.
Her Excellency Minister Retno Marsudi, His Excellency Minister Airlangga Hartarto, His Excellency Director General Ngurah Swajaya, His Excellency Muhammad Akil Irham, Head of Halal Product Assurance Organizing Agency, Excellencies, Ambassadors, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to congratulate the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia for organizing and realizing the Indonesia-Europe Business Forum 2022. It is a great honor to be here and sign this important MOU at this prestigious event. As Ambassador of Hungary, I warmly welcome Indonesia's recent initiatives aiming at deepening the economic ties with the European region. In 2019, the Indonesian Ministry of Foreign Affairs organized the Visegrad for Indonesia Business Forum, followed by the Indonesia Central and Eastern Europe Business Forum in 2021. And now I am delighted to see that the Indonesia Euro Business Forum continues this trend. As an open economy, Hungary has always been a true supporter of free trade. My country's foreign trade policy is very much export-oriented, which is supported by the fact that the Hungarian government started in 2012 its Opening to the East strategy to reach out the Eastern countries and improve the trade activities with them. This strategy turned out so well that within 10 years, Hungary could increase its trade balance 28% with the Eastern countries, including the Southeast Asian region. I am very proud to point out that last year, despite the hardships caused by the ongoing pandemic, Hungary still managed to break its all-time export record, as in 2021, Hungarian companies exported goods in a total value of 119.4 billion euro. However, we do not wish to stop right here, for as long as we see that there is still room to grow, we will keep on taking the effort to diversify our foreign trade relations and expand into new markets. With signing of this Memorandum of Understanding today, I think we got one big step closer to realizing this goal, as this MOU will serve to pave the way for high-quality, halal-certified Hungarian products to enter the Indonesian market. With this in mind, I would like to convey my sincere gratitude to the Ministry of Religious Affairs, particularly the Halal Product Assurance Organizing Agency, and the Indonesian Ministry of Foreign Affairs for their openness on the cooperation and assistance in finalizing the MOU. I firmly believe that we can continue to joint work in this spirit, and I'm looking forward to proceed with the cooperation that we formalize today for the benefit of both countries. Thank you very much. Terima kasih banyak.
Thank you very much, Her Excellency. And congratulations everyone for the signing of the MOU on cooperation in the quality assurance of halal products. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for the MOU signing. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, you may return to your seats. Thank you. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed to the next agenda, may I kindly invite Excellencies ambassadors and head of missions of the embassies to come to the stage for the photo sessions. I would also like to call His Excellency Mr. Ngurah Swajaya, together with representative from Eurocharm Indonesia, from Andritz Hydro, and from Indonesian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, to also come to the stage. Joining us virtually for the photo sessions, Minister for Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia and Coordinating Minister for Economic Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, please give your best smile I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Once again. 1, 2, 3. Smile with your eyes. Thank you very much. Yes, 2 thumbs up. Yes, thank you very much. Please kindly return to your seats. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have already concluded the opening session of the Indonesia-Europe Business Forum 2022. Allow me now to welcome you to the panel discussion sessions. This two-day event will consist of 3 panel discussions, 2 of which will be simultaneously deliberated today, bringing the topics: panel discussion 1, strengthening global health architecture, the role of pharmaceutical companies, and panel discussion 2, investing in energy transition. For the offline participants, you are kindly invited to proceed to the ballroom C for the panel discussion on pharmaceutical. And for those going to join panel discussion on energy transition, please remain in this ballroom, ballroom B. While for virtual participants, you may click the breakout room of your choice. Please address your comments and questions about our session via chat box to be discussed later during the question and answer session. The panel discussion will be anchored by moderators. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I would kindly invite you all now to the panel discussions. Thank you very much. I am signing off now, and please have a fruitful deliberation.